Hello everyone, my name is Joe, welcome to the Genius of Joe. On this channel, I help portrait photographers like myself enhance their work and to find their own distinct style to stand out to the rest of the industry and the competition. So if you're watching this video, you probably have a photo shoot coming up and you're thinking, oh, I'm going to use the same location you've used 1,000 times. If you're in a studio, you're going to use the same lighting setup, the same backdrop, you're going to have them wearing the same outfits, because you're too afraid to challenge yourself and try something new. Now, by all means, if that client paid you to get that specific look, meaning they specifically mentioned to you that they want that style and look that they saw in your portfolio, then by all means, you don't have to, this doesn't really apply to you, but I still think you should listen to the rest of this video anyway. But if you're not a photographer in this very specific situation, you have full creative control. So stop using the same lighting setups, the same backdrops, same locations, and start taking risks. What is the worst that is going to happen? The photos might not be that good. How are you going to improve as a photographer if you don't take risks and you don't make mistakes? Do you think I haven't made big mistakes on shoots trying new things? Of course I have. I wanted to use RGB lights, and I kind of experimented with the colors and lighting, and the first couple of times of doing it, they were shit. I'll pop up, if I have photos of them, I'll pop up on the screen. They're not that good compared to my newer work. But I had to do that to improve. And now I realise I actually don't like RGB lighting, and I like that more tungsten or like white, I mean like the basic like Kelvin temperature lights now. But I had to go through that process of using RGB lighting to find out that I actually wanted to do the opposite. So you're probably coping to yourself right now and saying, well, the clients paid me, so I wouldn't want to potentially disappoint them, which is actually a valid point actually. So one thing I would suggest you do is do test shoots. If you don't know what test shoots are, well, it's literally in the name, test shoots, they were literally made for photographers who want to experiment with new lighting setups and new equipment, etc. So first, you want to find a model, which I also have a very simple guide in the top right here or there, which you can watch after this to find models. You have that model, you tell them, oh, I want to test out some new equipment or a new setup. Would you be my test dummy or something? You don't have to say test dummy, but you know, right? You something like that, and they hopefully should be fine with it. Obviously, tell them they wouldn't be paid. So now you don't feel guilty. You don't have a guilty conscience if the photos turn out shit because they didn't pay for you. At the end of the day, this probably would only apply to lighting setups and maybe like anything to do with the studio. So if it's anything to do with locations or outfits, you don't need a fucking test shoot. Just go out and just experiment. One thing to help, what personality do they have? Look at their Instagram. What type of music do they listen to? What type of personality do they have? What type of style do they have? Have this in mind when you manipulate all the factors within your photo shoot, like your outfits, like your location, like your lighting, and the poses you want to do. You go to the same park or landmark in your city every time and you wonder why your photos look the same. Try something new. Find an obscure location you haven't been to before, or not a lot of other photographers have been and taken photos there. Now, if your shoot is tomorrow, obviously don't message the model right now and be like, we should try something new, we should go to this location instead, because it's last minute. That's stupid. But do this for your next photo shoot if your photo shoot is tomorrow or the next couple of days. This is how you stand out. Trying something new and getting out of your comfort zone, which will inherently improve your portrait photography as you're finding new ways to shoot. This is obviously one way that can significantly improve your portrait photography. There are other ways, of course, other factors which I have talked about in my other videos, but this one way of just thinking about other aspects of your portrait photography and your photo shoots will bring your photography to the next level. Well, that is it for the video, guys. Thank you for watching. Click on any of these videos here to learn more about portrait photography, and I'll see you next time.